All right, should we start?
Dude, if you want to tell me that idea is just fucking ass, then just fucking tell me that, bro. You don't have to fucking keep me fucking talking, bro. You could just... You could just tell me to shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm sorry, bro.
I value open communication, Miles.
Fuck, it's kind of hard to talk while playing.
Not really.
Really?
I feel like it makes you play better.
The sedimentary is there, like, for what comes. You know what I mean? Like he is a porn star. He's in that industry. We know that he got this primal side to him. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I think that comes in later.
It's so hard to concentrate.
I know, right? Am I tripping? Like,
no. It's hard.
I know.
What the heck?
It is, bro. Like, actually, like, even when you're not trying, like, because you're still, oh my god, because you're still playing. The director, okay, I'm looking it up, not because I don't know who it is, but just because I can't pronounce this shit. Srđan Spasojević. So he's the writer-director of...
From Serbia.
Yeah, he's a Serbian dude, and he's the writer-director of a Serbian film. I think he only has, like, one other credit to his name, and it's, like, in some other, like, horror short anthology. I'd say RJ was relatively blind. I kind of knew the basic premise before going in. I was about to start getting into it, but I guess I'm just doing the intro. Oh my god! We'd been curious about checking it out for a while, and we finally took the dive.
Yeah. How long? Wait, Miles. How long, like, were we trying to watch that? Because I remember, like, years ago, I'm like, yo, we should watch this. Like, we both wanted to watch it, right?
We checked out this film. You know, some people might not even call it a film. They would say it's beneath that, but I'd say it's a film, bro. I really think it is a film. And Srđan Spasojević, or the writer-director, probably mispronouncing his name, but I think he was trying to say something with this movie. Whether he got the point across at all or, like, did it in a good way is, like, up for serious debate, but I mean, I don't think you can deny that he attempted something. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, like, when you look on, like, those movie websites, what's the genre of the movie say?
For Serbian film, I think.
Yeah.
Serbian film genre. Let's see. Horror, mystery, pornographic, drama, thriller. I remember at the start, actually, like, of the movie, I was kind of like thinking, oh, this is just like a movie about porn. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'd heard about, from summaries and whatnot, like, I heard about the story. It really is, like, at its core about pornography, like the movie. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, like, I guess what he's dealing with is a bit more extreme. Who knows what the Serbian porn landscape is looking like? But yeah, I mean, like,
yeah, wait. Why do you think it's called, like, a Serbian film? Like,
that's what I was saying. Is actually at, like,
I don't know, like,
I'm gonna
that type of culture specific to Serbia.
It's like, okay, the material for what would eventually become the screenplay were gathered over a period of 10 years, starting in the late 1990s when the writer was in film school. He drew inspiration from the porn star and filmmaker Rocco Siffredi's cinematic exploits. Who the fuck is this? Okay, he's in it.
So is he?
He's known as the Italian Stallion.
Yeah.
So he's like a porn, yeah, I guess.
Wait, is he a director? I'm sorry.
No, an actor. So he's a porn actor.
Oh, actor.
Apparently he was known for, like, he did a lot of stunts. Like, they said he engaged in brutal sexual acts on location with local girls, mostly in marginalized and poor post-communist countries. Oh, so it's like
okay, it's starting to make sense.
Okay. All of which had an uncomfortable undertone of colonialism. He said that it is a parody of modern Serbian-made politically correct films that are financed by foreign arts council funds.
The Serbian, like, media wants everything to be PC.
I guess so. Yeah, they're saying, like,
so, like, they're like, yo, let's challenge that. Is that
yeah, I think so. That's what it seems like.
Do you think, like, they should have, like, done it to that extreme, though? I feel like that was,
bro, like, I guess, hey, when you're fucking starting the revolution, bro, you gotta bring a bang, you know what I'm saying? But maybe that's what they thought. You come back to this, like, never-ending cycle of, like, oh, well, yeah, they could have made it less extreme. They could have, you know, rounded the corners and tightened up the edges a bit, fucking remove the baby fuck scene in the fucking one where he fucks his kid, whatever. Like, if they get rid of those scenes, it's like, yeah, the movie, maybe they still can they make their point, but it's like, it has nowhere near as much impact as it has, like, now, obviously, in the current timeline. It's like, no one would know about that fucking movie because no one would care. So it's like, in a way, it's like, yeah, it becomes more infamous because of it. Like, as much more hate as it gains that much more acclaim, like, relatively.
So how would you describe like the writer and directors, like what's their point of making this movie?
To me, what I'm taking away from, at least like if I'm trying to extract value from it, we're growing into an age of desensitization, you know what I mean? Like, and just like with the internet, obviously, but like as it's become more developed, a lot of just, and also just how much, I mean, violence is just in our world that you see in wars and shit. It's like people are getting desensitized to that shit. I think maybe the point he's making is that like that can get to a point where you just get so desensitized to anything. It's almost like that his movie is proof of that in and of itself. It's like his challenge to you. It's like, hey, can you watch this? It's like, if you can, then shit, I guess what I'm describing in my movie is real. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but it surprised me a bit in just that I didn't expect it to actually be like a movie. Like, I mean, like we kind of talked about a bit before, but it's like it's more surprisingly polished than I thought. And it's like, yeah, like there are some pretty solid looking shots. Like overall, it does not look really, doesn't have a low budget,
I feel like
feel to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And especially
like I was mentioning, sorry, I was saying this to you when we were watching, but it's like the main actor, like I think he gives a pretty fantastic performance, honestly, like all things considered. I mean,
dude, low-key, everyone did
definitely, bro. Yeah.
And like, okay, imagine pitching this movie to like, you know, whoever you're pitching it to, like the company or producers, whatnot. It's like, bro, like you have to tell them all that shit.
Yeah. You're like,
and then like,
I mean, I'm sure that the companies that released it were like, there's no way they got like a huge, obviously, like fucking company to sign on, but yeah, I mean, it got produced, like it got put out.
I knew this movie was a messed up movie, you know, like a shocking movie, but thought it would be like super low budget, bad actors.
Yeah.
You know,
in some regards, they put it together pretty nicely. Like, obviously, like the story could have been better. Or I saw this review on it that I think is a pretty valid critique, which is just that like it feels like a lot of the story serves to reach the violence, and it's like instead of the other way around, where it's like the violence is a part of the story. You know, it's like, it's just like, it feels like they're using the story to just get to these points, or violence, or just weird sexual act, or just whatever like they're gonna do to try and shock you.
I mean, yeah, that baby scene. Yeah, too, it's like they didn't need to put that.
Yeah,
really. Well, because
I mean,
what did
they
that do
definitely
for the plot? What did that do for the story?
It did nothing, and they were definitely just like plotting in the writing room, like, or whatever, like these two actual goons. Yeah, they were like, bro, like downright, what is the craziest shit we could put in the movie right now? And like that, that is probably top 3.
Okay. Remember that one scene, right? So, okay, he was naked, right? This is when he was drugged out. He was naked. Or one of Vukmir's, the director.
Yeah.
Vukmir.
Oh, yeah, that
one of his like goons.
Yeah.
His henchman, like before he like. Okay, like he raped him, right?
Yeah.
But before he said that, right? He was like, "Hey, I got some. This one's on me."
In
the movie, he's just like, what's the word? Like, he just wanted like some because he didn't need to do that.
Yeah, like he
wasn't prompted to.
Like
do
he
that.
did that of his own. Yeah, like we're seeing it as the audience, but like in terms of the movie, it's like, yeah, like his superiors did not tell him to do that, and that's what he's telling us, like almost cheekily. He's like, I didn't have to do this, but I'm just fucking raping him. And you're right, bro. That's such a pivotal scene. It's like that. In essence, is the movie. It serves as like an allegory for the movie
like, yo,
itself.
I don't need to add this, but I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. Like
this won't help at all to the story, but I'm gonna just add it for shock value. And like that's what that character was doing. Like, hey, I'm gonna just do this.
Yeah.
What did you think about his brother, bro? Because he was crazy. I mean, what's his name? Marcos.
I mean, Marko. Dude, okay. Marko was just dead ass evil. Like, you know, I mean, like there's not like. Sometimes, like, rarely in movies you actually just see like a truly just reprehensible person. I mean, he plays the role well, like the actor at least, and also, I mean, the character like serves the story, because it's like, yeah, it's not enough that he has to be like raping his own kid in the ass. It's like his brother also got to be raping his wife. You know what I mean? It's just like they just had to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's kind of just like, to an extent, it's like, all right, bro, but also with this movie, you just expect it. Like, bro, I remember when we were watching. Literally, when we were watching, the second they showed the two bodies, like, you looked at me, you're like, oh yeah, that's his family, isn't it? And I was like, I mean, yeah, like, because I already knew. So I was gonna see how it literally took you like at most 10 seconds in the room with them. You're like, yeah, that's the family.
What I thought was like cool, Miles, you were saying this as it was playing, but the way they were telling the story, it was like through the camcorder, and like he would relive flashbacks, go from place to place. I feel like, I mean, yeah, that was pretty cool, like, as a movie.
I agree. Like, I mean, that in and of itself to me, like, even though it's not the craziest thing and it's been done before and whatever turns, fucking backwards storytelling, whatever the fuck, it's like, just even having that in your movie already, to me, elevates it above, like, just some bullshit, like, Hallmark movies. You know what I mean? That like, have not a single ounce of, like, soul in them. It's like, this at least is, like, made by a breathing human being. You know what I mean? It's like, they have thought about shit. They're like, they actually thought about an interesting storytelling mechanic to utilize, and they used it. I mean, was it, like, the best utilization I've ever seen? No, but, like, it was... They did it properly, it was still, like, executed, like, successfully, I guess, for what they were trying to do. Yeah, it's almost like if you shave back the blubber, you know what I mean? Like, get to the fucking skeleton of what it is. It's, like, this story that they're trying to tell about, the porn industry and, like, exploitation, powerful people in powerful positions, like, paying for, like, illicit material like this. Like, yeah, there is interesting shit being discussed, but the second you throw a scene where, like, a doctor just, like, rapes a baby in your movie, it's like, yeah, that's the main thing people are going to talk about. You know what I mean? Vukmir has some money behind him. He's, like, an elite of some sort. Yeah. An artistic, an intellectual elite, whatever the fuck.
That's right, because before he was, like, a director, like, whatever, like, before he made movies and porn, he used to be the, what was it, a child
he was
psychologist?
Was a child psychologist, yeah, which is just wild. I mean...
You said that was interesting, right? I mean, that is interesting.
Yeah, I think that is a very, like, interesting... detail to include, because to me, at least from the perspective of like a filmmaker making the movie with the audience in mind, it's like, I feel like just adding that small detail adds, like, so much fucking creepiness to that character, because it's just like, that is such a specific job, and it's like, damn, like if that's just in his back catalog, it's like, what kind of shit is this dude up to, bro? It's like, he was a child psychologist, like, he was literally studying how children, like, behave. And then now he's, like, making, like, fucking child porn. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like...
Wait, I also have a question, right? Like, the brother, right? That one scene with him and the prostitute.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Why was he watching Milos?
Well, he was watching the home videos.
Why was he watching his brother's porn?
I mean, no. Like, yeah.
He's not into his brother.
If you think about it, right? On the surface, Marko wants Milos's wife, right? Like, he's, like, attracted to the wife. We see the scene where he beats off in the bathroom because, like, just from her pure aura, like, he literally just has to go and, like, actually, like, bust in the bathroom. But, like, what we really realize with that scene, it's like, yeah, he's watching the home videos and, like, clearly looking at the wife, and he can't get hard. His brother's video comes on, and you realize that what it is, like, he doesn't want his brother's wife, but he's jealous of his brother. Like, just as a person, like, he is a spiteful person. Like, he's jealous of his brother's success as a porn star. He's jealous of his and it's as simple as, like, he's jealous of his dick. You know what I mean? Like, his shit just stays hard. Like, he was talking to the prostitute, remember, he's like, how does he do it?
Yeah, when he was in the room, like
he's almost just in awe.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it's like, yeah, and then think about it at the very end. It's like, even when he's just fucking like raping his wife, it's like he's being him. You know what I mean? Like, he is Milos, like, in that moment, you know what I mean? Like, that's what he
got what he
exactly
wanted,
like, and he didn't care how he got there. And I mean, like, even bringing that up, it's like, that's an interesting story right there. It's like, they could have focused more on that, you know what I mean? And there is a lot of
for the sake of the movie,
there's a lot of shit, like, going on there. And I think if they would have taken the focus, instead of in a kind of shock wave sort of, like, let's gross him out direction, and maybe in one of the more plot centric directions, like, I think it could have been
maybe like a
more solid. Yeah, like, it could have been still controversial, but more accepted, I think.
So, I mean, yeah, there were, like, good topics and ideas that make you think in this movie. Then again, it's just oversaturated with all, like, the bullshit.
Yeah.
So, Miles, that whole scene, with the little girl, and they were at the family's house so it was her grandma, right?
Yes,
right after.
Yes. That was all very weird.
It was, like,
I
didn't understand that scene. What did that have to do? Like, I mean,
not fully following that, but let me look it up. They must just control these people, or, like, I don't know. I don't know how the fuck, like, because they really killed that lady. And they even got the actual grandma to be like, you are the chosen one, like, and then now you get to fuck my granddaughter. I mean, who even knows how they're getting put in this position?
I remember the grandmother was like, yeah, she was offering Jeca her name.
So maybe they're paying the grandmother. I mean, who knows, like, who's been? I mean, they also killed.
That's
what
daughter, I was thinking, so because, like, they were filming as that was
who
happening.
Fucking knows? And then the fucking ending, bro, is like, to me, the ending, everyone who is saying like wants to kind of be like, you know, there is somewhat of a movie here, but it's just hard to look past like your, you know, like speaking to the director, like just hard to look past like the constant, just excessive fucking gore and violence. And it's like, the end is just the final kind of confirmation for all those people. Like, yeah, like that's exactly what this movie is, you know, because it's just like whatever, they all kill themselves. I mean, in this, like you pointed out, in this fucking just ridiculous, like artsy fucking pose as they're like laid upon it like slain fucking doves, like on the bed with the kid. And then
no, and like remember I was like when like they Milos had the gun pointed to the back of his wife, like he's gonna shoot all three of them at the same time.
Yeah, just through the body with one shot. It's like,
I'm like, oh, it's like, holy shit, that's just an artsy choice by the director. It's like,
yeah, it's like,
why don't you shoot
like the most practical
head?
thing is you shoot through the head. I mean, I guess they wanted to hit all three and they only had like one bullet. I mean, I don't fucking know, but it's like, and then it showed that they bled out completely, so it's like, yeah, they just died a very slow and painful death. And then yeah, of course, like the crew that we saw earlier, like with the bald guy and the two dudes, that's like, yeah, they're there to fuck the corpses. It's like, yeah, okay. I feel like it's
like, okay, bro.
It gets to a point before that, and then it's like, okay, it really gets to a point. It's like, all right.
I mean, okay, look, in terms of a movie that wants to provide shock value.
Oh yeah, I mean it is giving you exactly what you want. Like honestly,
you know what, Miles, though? Like, say if I just watch the compilation video, like I search up Serbian film disturbing compilation video, and it just shows all the disturbing parts. Yeah. Like I'd feel the same way watching that rather than watching the whole movie.
Sure. Exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. Because I see what you mean. It took me a second. But yeah, like, because in that case, it's like watching the movie adds nothing that watching the most disturbing clips from Serbian film won't give you. Mm-hmm. And there should be value in the rest of the film. Like, if there was, then I think it would, like we said, it would be much more appreciated.
Hey, like, movies be entertainment, right? That's why people watch them type shit.
What was I going to say?
I mean, I was, like, not in a weird way, but I mean, like, shit, I was intrigued during this movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, it serves its purpose as a movie.
What I was going to say is, like, it's just interesting what can fall into the accepted realm of like, okay, this is disturbing, but it's still okay. Because it's like, you know, like movies have been made about everything. Like even that Lolita I was watching, like whatever, a couple weeks ago. I mean, is a movie about a pedophile. It's like, it just goes to show like you can write stories about very taboo things or make stories about very taboo things. I don't think that in and of itself is the problem. It's like I think that's what Srđan, the director, might say. He's like, oh, who knows what exactly. Like, I'm just assuming he might be like, oh, people are just too disturbed by this. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, they're just not, they don't have the stomach for it, whatever. I think it's just interesting, like, what the cutoff is for some people. It's like, because some people will, you know, watch Lolita and enjoy it. They're like, yeah, even though this show is a pedophile, it's like, I appreciate the art. But then with this, it's like, yeah, it just because the art is not as good, I guess, the repulsion of the taboo subject outweighs the artistic value. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like if you make it good.
Yeah, I mean,
because that's why people, it's like, and obviously it's like, yeah, like they did take it to its logical extreme. Like, yeah, like raping a baby is pretty crazy. Like a lot of people won't put that in their movie, even if it's a good one. Like, you know what I mean? Just in general.
Dude, the director he was such a crazy character. Because remember, like at the end,
yeah,
like.
Vukmir? Yeah, he was like,
he died happy.
He was right there with them. Yeah, like he was, bro, whatever you want to say about him, he was truly for the art. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, shit, art in a very loose sense, but he was very for whatever the fuck he was doing.
Like, dude, he died for his craft,
literally,
bro.
Yeah, he.
Is that what you call a martyr, bro? He died for his cause.
Like,
he's a martyr.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just interesting how, like, there are levels to the themes that you can discuss. At level 0, whatever, it's just like random, like whatever. You're talking about like puppies and shit. You know, like no one gives a fuck. But it's like when you get to a certain level, it's like, let's say there's pedophilia. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna talk about that in a movie, say, or you're gonna write a book about it, it's like you gotta kind of handle that with some care. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta broach that subject with the proper knowledge and the proper research, whatever the fuck. But it's like, yeah, he took it to the literally like level 5 final level, which is like raping a newborn baby. It's like, yeah, that's kind of hard to like work in. like in a way where it's like,
yeah, you can't handle that with care,
justified
bro.
in your story, because that is just inherently, that's such like a fucking like crazy just act to do. So it's like
he's making it hard for himself. It's
almost not even believable that would even happen in real life. You know what I mean? So it's like what the fuck,
bro? Like, what do you think about the director, like, personally now? It's like, do you just think he's
like
weird?
The guy who directed a Serbian film, Srđan,
and the people who wrote it,
like fascinated. I swear, I'm really fascinated by this dude, bro. Everyone in Serbia is named Srđan. Like, the main actor is also named Srđan. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, I was looking at his Wikipedia too,
dude. Yeah, like I was looking at fucking Srđan Spasojević. I feel like I've like looked into his shit a little bit before, and like this is really all he's done. This is the only feature-length movie he's done, which is just fucking crazy. Like, how is that your only movie? It's like that was really the idea he had in film school. I don't know. Like, I would want to see this dude come back and direct just some normal shit, like a fucking drama. Like, and then if that shit's ass, it's like, yeah, okay, maybe he's washed. But
bro, he's got to be like low-key weird. Like,
100%. I mean, it's just him and it's just him and his Serbian buddy that just wrote this.
He goes to his bro. He's like, "Yo, I have an idea."
Like, look, this guy right here. He goes,
so
this was the guy that had the idea, I think, originally. He brought it to him. He was like, have you ever thought of criticizing the Serbian government through like a scandalous sex ring that might involve like a lot of incest and rape?
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, doesn't really make sense. Like, the shit that's just happening. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure like shit of that nature does happen, but yeah. I don't know, raping it's just always like, we always got to talk about that scene, raping the baby, and like
yeah, exactly. Bro, exactly. Like our conversation naturally just keeps coming back to it. It's like, it literally is just an unavoidable point in your story that you just put in there, and you know that's all that's going to be. Like, that's going to be the focal point.
It's just shock value. I know there's like kinky people out there. People have their like fetishes and whatever, bro. But it's like, it has to be like a really rare kind of guy.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be really, really fucked up to even, as a dude, like, get hard by that. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Like, that's probably happened in history. But
yeah.
I mean, of course it has, right? It just seems like,
it's still just crazy though. Like, it is still crazy.
We always talk about that.
It's like, yeah, like exactly. It's like thinking about our own conversation. It's like, we can't help but when we're making our points about this movie, when we're discussing this movie, it's like we just keep coming back to that scene. Like, that is in many ways, that is like the focus point of the movie, you know? And just in that, like, that's what the most eyes are on. That's what deters most people from the movie. That's what most people know the movie for. Like, you know, it's just like, that's just evidence in and of itself. It's like, okay, these, you know, like, they did.
Bro, also, okay, you know.